Hi everybody, I'm Dieter Manschure and I'm the manager and owner of the artelino company, artelino.com. And my little family company sells Japanese prints in online auctions. And we produce these videos. Today's video is about an artist. Her name is Katherine Jowett. And I have to confess, until about 2 weeks ago, I had never heard this name. So she's not very well known, and her artworks are really very, very rare. She's one of those foreigners who went to Asia in the 1920s, 1930s, and produced prints that are somehow between Western art and Asian art. And I also have to tell you that it's the first time in our history of nearly 20 years of online auctions that we've ever received a consignment by Katherine Jowett. Well, consignment, I have to explain. We do not sell prints. We really work like a conventional brick and mortar auction house. We do not buy. Okay, we get consignments from all over the world by collectors, by dealers. And the first time and the only one, and you see there in the background, this is a lino cut. And it shows a scene of Beijing, which is not only typical for Katherine Jowett, but from the way I understood it from the sparse sources that we have, that all the artworks that she produced during her time in Beijing show street scenes, town views from Beijing. Let me first talk about the sources. Okay, I didn't know anything about Katherine Jowett. So what do? First of all, you check your library, and then you go to Google and try to find something. Let's start with the library. There's a wonderful book, The New Wave. This shows prints from the collection of the famous collector and dealer Robert O. Muller. And here on page, I think it's 308, let me see. Yeah, there you have one page with an artwork of Katherine Jowett. Also, this one shows a street scene from Beijing. And in some source, I found the information that Robert O. Muller, in 1940, he was on a buying trip to Japan, and it's said that he met Katherine Jowett. I can't remember from the biography of Robert O. Muller that he was in Beijing, so maybe Katherine Jowett was at that time in Japan, I don't know. But the story goes, and I can't remember the source, that Robert O. Muller also bought artworks from her. Well, the book is one source, and then there are a few websites. On Scholten Gallery, I could find something on Next Gallery, and they all refer to www.hunger.com, the website of Hunger Gallery. Afterwards, I'm going to show you that. And Hunger Gallery seems to be the origin. They contacted the heirs, apparently, of the artist. And the others just refer, and also Artelino refers. Also, I wrote an article, put it in quotation mark. Let me talk with a few words, let me explain with a few words what we know about Katherine Jowett. It's not very much. Well, she was born in England in 1892, and then she went to China with a missionary, and she settled in Beijing with the community of foreigners, diplomats and other foreigners in Beijing. And there she learned woodblock printmaking and lino cut, and she also started painting there. In the late 1930s, China was attacked by Japan, and Japan occupied large areas of China. And Katherine Jowett, she was interned by the Japanese, but she survived. And after World War II, she returned to England. And back in England, She did not produce any prints anymore. She concentrated on paintings, but they are little known. And they are not about Asian subjects anymore. What do we know about the works of Katherine Jowett? Well, overall, I think it's on the Hunger.com website. Overall, she made 25 designs and many as limited editions. Also this one, it's a lino cut, it's no woodblock. But also this one is a limited edition. There you have the edition number, it's 50 out of 200. And so roughly 25 designs, and all these designs, they show scenes from Beijing, street scenes, points of interest. And these were mostly created in the 1930s. Now let me show you the other websites. Well, first of all, there's Hunger.com. Well, this is the original reference where all the others refer to. Well, then we have, okay, there was Scholten Gallery, but I think it's just an excerpt from Hunger Gallery, and Scholten Gallery refers to it. And shows one artwork by the artist. And then after I had published this article, by the way, I was contacted by one of the visitors of artelino.com. His name, I want to mention it, Darrell C. Call, and he told me that he has a blog with a large page about Katherine Jowett and a bunch of images. And before I finish, I want to show you that one. Well, that is his blog, Eastern Impressions, Western Printmakers, and the rest I cannot read. But you see, the whole page is filled with a lot of text and artworks by Katherine Jowett. It's all looks like these scenes all came from Beijing. Well, let me close with that. I told you at the beginning, the first time within 20 years out of roughly 70, 80,000 sold Japanese or Chinese art prints. Well, the first time that we got one artwork by Katherine Jowett, and it's this one, it was this one. Let me show it again. We have it in our current auction, 1,561 or something like that. And if you like, take a look at our website, artelino.com. And if you like our videos, I would be pleased, of course, to see you again for our next video. Let's see what the subject will be. Well, thanks for watching, and please take care of yourself.